From Dallas to Los Angeles and a screen near you, here is B Wildcat 2.
After a disappointing road loss last week to the Arkansas Razorbacks, in which Brian Kemp had at least 4 interceptions, the TCU Horned Frogs traveled back home to the friendly confines of Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, Texas. But the schedule does not get any easier, as the Florida State Seminoles are in town this week. How will the young Horned Frogs team fare against this top 20 powerhouse of a school? We're going to have to find out this week. We're going to find out today in this video. This is, of course, the Coaching Carousel with Big Troll in NCAA Football 13. And if you didn't already know, I am B Wildcat 2, of course. Like I said, Florida State, TCU, getting ready to square off here on in a gorgeous day here in week 5 of the 2012 season. Definitely one of the storylines that we're gonna have to watch today is how is Brian Kemp going to overcome his game last week against the Arkansas Razorbacks, in which he threw 4 picks, including a costly one that gave when TCU was trying to drive down the field to tie the ball game up in the fourth quarter. As TCU runs out on the field, it is almost game time here at Amon G. Carter, so we're going to have to see how is TCU going to fare against the Seminoles defense. 1st and 10 now. Kemp in the shotgun, got Johnson to his right, looking. Kemp finding Porter again. Porter had a big contribution last week's game against the Razorbacks, and he gets the first down here. Texas Tech undefeated at 4-0. They defeat Iowa State, who's 1-3. That Iowa State comes to Amon G. Carter next week. 1st and 10 now. Handoff to Johnson on the counter, and Johnson's going to have a nice run. As I was saying earlier, Texas Tech is 4-0, and Iowa State's 1-3. We play Iowa State next week, and then Texas Tech comes to town a couple weeks after that. So that's a pretty big matchup in that game, at least for us, that we were paying attention to. 3rd and 9. Horned Frogs on the other side of the 50 in the Florida State territory, looking over the middle, and there's Porter again. And Porter has really been playing up to his he's been playing above his competition past few weeks. I don't remember what he did against the Kansas Jayhawks, but obviously he was a big part of that. Even though they lost last week, he was a big part of that game, and then thus far he's been found early and often here. 2nd and 7 now, 6-3 as Horned Frogs get a field goal on that drive. But then Brian Kemp showing a little bit of signs like he was last week. He throws an interception there. Hopefully that is just a one-time thing. We don't have to worry about that all game. But Florida State now with the lead 6-3 after TCU got a field goal. They got a touchdown. But the problem on that pass was nothing Kemp did. He was getting drilled as he threw, and he didn't get enough on it, obviously. So we'll excuse him this one time. 16-3, however, TCU is down here in the second quarter, finding Harris. And Harris is short of the first down on 2nd down. But hold up. Personal foul, face mask on the defense, and that'll give them 15 more yards. They now have the ball at their own 47-yard line. So thank you, Florida State defender there. 1st and 10 now. Kemp in the shotgun all alone with 5 receivers. He's looking. Kemp is going to throw it over the middle. There's Johnson, the halfback, explosive back in the running game and in the receiving game. 1st and 10, going to run the hurry-up offense. Kemp again, 5 wide. And this time he's going to find Gray, and Gray's in the end zone, and that is a Horned Frog touchdown. And now all of a sudden, it's only a 7-point ball game with the extra point pending. 16-9 Florida State now. You see the Horned Frog fans are liking that. They want to see more of that. They don't want to see interceptions. They want to see their team win, because it would be really bad if the Horned Frogs had 2 losses after 2 non-conference losses before they start even playing conference games. So 16-10 now, 1st and 10. Kemp is going to throw the screen to Johnson, and Johnson's got a nice play up to about the 35-yard line. You see Kemp is now 7 of 12 for 126 yards now on the day and a touchdown. Also that 1 pick, but he was getting drilled on that play. So hand off to Johnson now, and he'll get 8 yards on that run. Not too bad there. You see the replay. Johnson just headed left and tried to cut it back across the middle of the field, and he found 8 yards there. So it'll be 2nd and 2 now. And on 2nd and 2, Kemp has got Johnson to his right in the shotgun. He's going to look. He's going to throw it, and there's Porter, and Porter is inside the 30 down to about the 27-yard line, I believe. Nice play there for the Horned Frogs. Under a minute and a half to go here in the first half. Kemp has really been, he's ever since the first half of that Arkansas game, he's been pretty accurate. Just the 2 picks since then. 1st and 10 now. Kemp looking. He's going to throw it to the right side. There's Hawkins, and Hawkins is really close to the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal. He was down at about the 3-yard line. And on 1st and goal with about a minute to go here in the first half, Kemp runs the option, and he is into the end zone. That's a play they like to run a lot when they're down near the end zone. They'll run either the option or they'll run the shotgun handoff to Johnson. But that time Kemp kept it himself and ties the ball game up with the extra point pending. Just a little out to the left side, and nobody was thinking they would go to the left side. So now they got a 1-point lead in 17-16 now. 1st and 10. Moving Gray over to the left side of the field is Kemp. And Kemp, he's going to look in Gray's direction, and Gray's going to make a nice catch, almost get into the end zone as we're under half a minute to go here in the first half still. 1st and goal now coming up. So he was probably just about 1.5 yards short of the end zone there, really close to getting it in the end zone. So you see finds Gray, goes right through the referee, and down at about the 1.5 yard line. 2nd and goal now with 20 seconds to go. Handoff is to Johnson, and Johnson's into the end zone, and TCU has the lead. It has increased now to a 7-point ball game with the extra point pending. With 19 seconds to go in the first half, just a little handoff to Johnson, and he got in the end zone there. You see the replay right there. So anyway, now we're in the second half, 24-16. Fake the handoff to Johnson. Kemp, he's got to be careful around his own end zone. He got sacked for safety last time, but finding Porter, and a huge catch by Porter. So he gets the first down there on that nice catch. That drive would lead to a missed field goal. Now 24-16 still, 3rd and 8 now. Inside his own 10-yard line, looking deep is Porter, and Porter makes the catch again inside the 50 to about the 43, 42-yard line. Nice play from Kemp to Porter there, and Porter's been the main man to go to, it seems, in these past 2 episodes we've had. You see Porter just go up and make the catch over his defender, and it's another first down for the Horned Frogs. Trying to get the crowd into the game. 2nd and 10 now, already in the 4th quarter. Still 24-16. Handoff to Johnson, and Johnson's going to be short of the first down by about 4 yards, a 6-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Horned Frogs. And on 3rd and 4, Kemp, he's going to look. He's going to throw it across the middle. That is Anderson, and Anderson has another catch. That's the first down for the Horned Frogs. About 3 minutes to go now here in the 4th quarter, up by 8. Handoff to Johnson, and Johnson's going to be really close to a first down again. 3rd and 3 as we hit the 3-minute mark left in regulation. It's still a close game. There hadn't been any scoring since halftime, though. Even though it's been a close game, both teams have had opportunities that they've missed thus far. 1st and 10 as they missed another field goal. My goodness. Handoff is to Johnson on the draw play, and he gets the first down. Timeout, Florida State, as they couldn't do anything on offense. I think they threw an interception as well. So 1st and 10, under about 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Kemp looking, throws it to Johnson, and Johnson's going to make a man miss and get tackled inside the 15-yard line. Another first down, and Florida State has to use another timeout. With about 2 minutes to go, TCU trying to hold on to this victory. Kemp now 14-25 for 347 yards, a touchdown, and that 1 interception. 1st and 10, 2:04 to go. Kemp fakes the handoff to Johnson, throws it to Malone, and Malone gets the first down. 1st and goal coming up, under 2 to go. And I believe that drive might have led to a field goal. I can't remember. I'll have to check it out here in a second. But you'll see the replay. Malone just getting open across the middle of the field and makes the catch, gets the first down, and Florida State's out of timeouts. And, folks, Florida State's not going to win this game. The Horned Frogs are victorious on the day, improving their record to 3-1. Florida State falls to 3-2. And yes, indeed, TCU did get a field goal on that drive. They win 27-16. You'll check out the play of the game. Kemp was looking, and he found Gray on that play, and that was the touchdown that tied it up in the first half, I believe. So TCU fans are ecstatic. They're 3-1. Florida State fans not so happy as their team falls to 3-2 on the season now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said earlier, Iowa State is next. Brian Kemp is your player of the game now on the day. You'll see some highlights on the day, some pictures and all that good stuff that you normally see after the video for me. Who are we kidding, Anyway, so like I said, Iowa State is next at home at Amon G. Carter. That'll be our second game in the Big 12 on the season. As we remember, we took on Kansas in a previous episode. I thank you guys for watching this. I hope you enjoyed. And next time up in this series will be Week 6 recruiting. You should have already seen Week 5 recruiting by now. I think we got one recruit to commit in this week, and you'll see that at the end of the video. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you're new around here, give me a subscribe to me. You'll see some stats on the day as well. I threw in some statistics for once. You ought to love me then. If you liked me before, you ought to love me now. So anyway, just take a look at the stats, and I'll see you guys next time, all right? Take care, everybody. Have a good day. Also, like I said, if you like the video, hit that like button. It's free. You don't have to pay anything for it. Not yet anyway, but that's going to be a little secret between us, all right? So anyway, hit that like button. If you're new around here, give me a subscription. I do sports, gaming related content, and I hope you guys will like me enough to give me a subscriber. So next time up is Iowa State. Come back for that. See you guys.